What is up, YouTube? Four Leaf Cards here. Just doing another quick video because I wanted to have a nice response for Mr. Burrows 3 on his challenge about a card that had a good story. And all I really had with me was this lame excuse of a redemption card for Casey Kelly. And it's got a good message with it. And it does have a story, but it's all I had at the time. And I've since in the hotel opened up a box of this 14-pack blaster box, which turns out to be a pretty poor value, which is turning into its own story at this point. But there were some cards in there that brought back some memories. So I'm going to make a quick video submission that's going to be better than this panini expired redemption. That's all I had with me. So what you got here, can't see them all, was one pack. Out of that pack, there's 14 packs, a bunch of old school wax. This was one pack. These 5 cards came out of one pack of 87 tops. And this was the set for me that started it all. I've talked a little bit about that before, but this is when I started collecting, and then it kind of went backwards a little bit. If you had some like overstock cards sitting there, like every once in a while you get a pack of 86 or something. But for me, it was always tops, tops, tops. And, well, this McGuire card, in the schoolyard, this was the one, Canseco and McGuire. Whoever had the most of these cards was the king. And you could take this card and you could trade it for whatever you wanted because everybody wanted Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire. So not only when I pulled this pack, I pulled McGuire, like that would be a great pack just in itself because I think I had like maybe 3 of these growing up. I had one that was in really good condition. I had like 2 that were used and abused. Mangled through poor decisions as a young person. But I had one really good one. I still have it, actually. I mean, I never get rid of cards, and I never sell cards. I never do, so I have it. My good one. But I think the old ones are somewhere, and I have one in a set, too, that I built. But this card is, like, super nostalgic for me. I mean, this was, like, the card. I mean, there he is, Mark McGuire. I mean, look at how skinny he is, little Mark McGuire, before juicing, I guess. But, man, this was the card. That and Jose Canseco. But so I pulled this card out of that pack. I mean, Cal Ripken, he was the man in the 80s. I mean, the man. And then continued to play. I mean, he's the Iron Man, right? So many games consecutive, and you just keep playing. Billy Buckner. I mean, this was his 87 card after the 86 World Series. Like, this card's got history, man. And I was talking a little bit when I opened that box, so there's a little story there. But this guy played forever. He had a pretty good average. I mean, he played after the Red Sox, too. I mean, years and years and years. I mean, and you think the pressure of young guys coming up and you're still playing. I mean, Bill Buckner, and he just passed away, God rest his soul. Bill Buckner was not a horrible player, but his whole career is just defined on that one bad play in the World Series. So rest in peace, Bill Buckner. But what a cool card to pull there just with all that. I mean, Strawberry, hot in the 80s. This card, I mean, if I pulled this pack when I was little, it'd be nutso. I mean, these are all the cards that everybody's trying to get from you. You're trading the McGuires, you're putting these package deals together with a Ripken and a Strawberry, and McGuire and Canseco could get 3 or 4 cards for just the one. But and then Clemens was so hot back then. And all of these came from one pack. I mean, I'm glad I'm videotaping. Like, this is probably like the hottest pack of 87 that I've gotten. It wasn't even a cello, just a regular wax. And all of the good cards weren't up against the bubble gum. I mean, I don't know how you could do much better than that. In any one pack. So McGuire's there, and then I was pulling some other packs, and excuse me, I pulled Frank Thomas. Now, Leaf and Upper Deck were not cards that I got when I was younger. They were too expensive per pack when you compared it to Tops. I mean, they had the nice foil Foil packaging. The upper deck had the the hologram, so it was legitimate. And these cards were like premium. You didn't see much on the playground. You didn't see much Leaf. This was like Leaf and upper deck was for like the big boys. So I never had these cards growing up, and they were always cards that I wanted and just never got. You could never get them. And then I got out of the hobby, and when I got back, I kind of went on a shopping spree. And this was before I was posting videos. I kind of went back and I bought all the cards not all the cards. I don't think you'll ever get all the cards you ever wanted. But I bought a lot of the cards that I thought were cool that I didn't think I'd ever own. And I pulled some of them tonight. So I always love pulling them out of packs better than buying them. So, and the timing's good. I got a couple of boxes of those. So I had all these packs. Again, I don't think they're a very good value, but I got a pretty cool story that now I actually pulled these cards that, I wanted as a kid, and, I got some at home that I bought, but these are even better because I pulled them out of a pack on a video, so you can check it out. But Frank Thomas Leaf, that was the card, man. It's a tough one to get. We didn't have it, so I got it now. Got it. Mike Mussina, I bought two of these actually when I got on back into it. I bought two Mussina top prospects upper deck, and then another Frank Thomas. These cards I just never had growing up. You couldn't get them. They were just too you couldn't even trade for them. All the other kids had the cheap top stuff, so it's just all of us just trading cheap stuff back and forth. It seemed like all the adult collectors were getting all the upper deck and Leaf stuff. So I know you're just looking for one card that's got a story, but I just opened all these packs, man, and wanted to throw something better out there than 2013 Panini Redemption. So doubling up on the videos, why not? We got stories to tell. Let's tell them. Let's enjoy it. So again, if you guys haven't checked out Mr. Burrows 3, check it out. He's really putting together some nice stuff on 90s inserts, and kind of link it up with some other collectors, and just loving that stuff because I got out of it and not seeing the 90s. So double check that out. Follow, hit subscribe, Mr. Burrows. Hey, hit subscribe for me if you're willing. Hopefully I keep churning out some stuff, but man, pretty excited sitting in a hotel room tonight, opening old wax packs. Pretty fun. Feels like a kid again. So again, if you guys are busting anything, I wish you the best of luck in your breaks, and you're busting, ripping your wax packs and all that. And again, remember to collect to connect. Try to connect to as many people as you can. It's a pretty fun hobby, and looking forward to just keep collecting to connect with you guys. So have a great one. Best of luck, and we'll catch you guys later.